Aussie girls, is this the flavor we're at? And if that is the flavor you want, hit me up, because let's go on a girls trip, okay? Keep your money. It's all good in the hood. Like, I don't understand why you're carrying on.
Black men, you are worthy, you are needed, and you are enough.
When I date all races. It just happens that the connection, chemistry, and compatibility happens to be with more Black people than other races.
Okay, wait. What's sis said? I want to tally, okay? Aussie girls, is this the flavor we're at? Because all I gotta say is that's the flavor I'm at. What I want for American men to understand is most Australian women are like this. Some Australian women, okay? And the issue is that Aussie men, like, they don't get it. We're too much for them. All the flavors we have are like Steve Irwin. Okay, they're like Steve Irwin. G'day, mate. Or they're another flavor that want 7 wives and want their wives to obey. And like, I'm sorry, but no, it's not happening. So, Aussie girls, is this the flavor we're at? And if that is the flavor you want, hit me up, because let's go on a girls trip, okay? Let's go.
Man, you see how she's dancing? And what's said in the passport bro community, right? Go where you're celebrated, but no need. She's coming to you. She said it. We're coming for you, kings. I want a Black man. And she's calling all her Australian girls that want the same thing. Now, the wild thing is that I love, she's that serious. Because I said, wait a minute. This is only one video. I said, let me see from this girl if there's more. And wait. There's more. Look what that says. Let's pause this. How us baddies be spending our time waiting for the American daddies to find us? Is she here? Wait a minute. She said she was coming. She here? How us Aussie baddies be spending our time waiting for the American daddies to find us? And look, she's trying to show off she has a little bit of bunkie. She's in the gym. I'm sure she's exercising it, getting that bunkie the natural way. I made a video yesterday where I said, get it the natural way. She's in the gym doing it. That's what Black men want to see. I think she knows. We be dancing, telling the Aussie boys no, working on the group game. See that? Because we know the American mamas. Hold on, let me run it back. Because we know the American mamas got it. So she is working on a group game to be competitive. This is music to a man's ears. She's ready to compete. Letting men know, I want you.
I like you and I want you. Now we can do this the easy way or we can do it the hard way.
The choice is yours. And men are gonna make that choice. Look what it's the way she lock it in. Just more dancing. I'm lifting more than my body weight. Music to a man's ears. But there's more.
He's the wrong one. He's carrying on because I put up
It said, now it looks like she's just trying to bait American guys. Sincerity and interest seems, I can't see that, from when she started this with what she seemed like good. I don't know, but anyway, let me let her explain it.
with the wrong one. He's the wrong one. He's carrying on because I put up a video about how much money I made yesterday in my business that I built from the ground. That has nothing to do with my TikTok following over here. And he's carrying on. Why? Maybe because he doesn't have any money. Maybe he's just really unhappy in his life. I don't get it. What I need for everybody to understand is I used to be a drug addict. for 10 years, like loser, okay? And I've now built myself up and I have a successful 6-figure business where I coach other women to do the same. And he's carrying on because he thinks, what? I'm trying to take his money? Brother, keep your money. It's all good in the hood. Like, I don't understand why you're carrying on. And if that's the case and you think I'm trying to take your money that I haven't even asked for, leave. Like, leave. We don't want you here, Mr. No Name. Can't even put your TikTok. Bye, Felicia.
Wait a second. This just in. Hold up. She's not preaching that same nonsense they do in the West. This is good. She has a career. Come on, guys. What are you going to say? Drizzle. Not the sprinkle. Drizzle. She got the bag, right? She makes 6 figures a year. Definitely doesn't need your money. This is what men want to hear. Men want to hear this. Of course, you need to avoid the guys that are looking to, use you. You got to watch out for the pookies. She needs to be warned. There's some pookies over here. They're going to convince you. And I say this, you see her walking your streets, get her. Find out where this girl is, because a pookie's going to wrap her up and it's over. She's going to hate American men. Seriously. Because she's going to be like, I had an American man and he just used me. He kept driving my car. Stay away from the pookie. She needs to be careful. Seriously. Because the guys that are talking to the woman, somebody tell her. The guys that are doing the talking right now are the guys she wants to avoid. Man. She doesn't know. She's going to come over here and get a bad taste in her mouth for American men because she gets with a Chatter or Tyrone or a Pookie and ruins her experience. It's going to happen. I bet you.
Need your help, okay? We need your help. So I need you to go and follow Esther, other Australian baddie, on the ASAP, okay? She likes all the flavors, unlike me. I only like chocolate. We know this. So we need you to go follow her because Sister Girl keeps getting booted. I don't understand. I've now changed my audience controls. Anyway, so we'll chat with you over there. Love you. Bye.
Hey, black men, let me say this loud and clear for the ones in the back who might have forgotten for half a second. Your worth, it is not up for debate, not negotiable, not on clearance. I mean, it is built in. And let me tell you, my man is Jamaican and he walks like he knows that the world is watching. And honestly, he probably hopes that it is. Skin moisturized, beard oiled, cologne coming in hot like it is a second entrance. And his clothes, they're fitted, they're tailored. Like he
I think she's having an orgasm right now.
respects himself before he even says a word. And that is not just self-care, that is self-worth. Because when you care for yourself like that and you present yourself in the world in that way, you command good attention. And that's all before you ever have to raise your voice. But you know what? It's not just what he wears, it's how he treats people. How he is with strangers. He smiles at them all, he greets them, he makes them feel seen. And I swear, every time that he gives that love out into the world, it comes back to him tenfold. Because real power, it is quiet, it is kind, and it's intentional. So if no one has told you today, baby, black men, you are worthy, you are needed, and you are enough. And your joy and your style and your softness that we know you have deep down in there, that isn't a luxury, it's a birthright. So oil that beard, shine your skin, lift your chin, and walk like the world needs to catch up to you. Because it does. And we see you. I mean, I know I'm using my man as the example, but don't get it twisted. This is about you too. So if this sermon is hitting you in the right place, go ahead, lotion yourself up, stand tall, walk out there and give the...
All right, now you got to stop talking like that. because a man just might lotion himself up in the wrong way. Like, you know, bring the seduction down a little bit. But I get what you're saying. You're right. Men need to hear this. They do. And there are black women saying it too, but men need to hear it. You know, I'm happy you appreciate black men. We accept it because a lot of guys need to hear this. You know, a lot of guys have went through nightmares out there. Some guys don't realize there are good women, white or black. You can find it everywhere, but some guys may not feel that way. Where I was from, I didn't feel it was good out there because, you know, all I knew was negativity. Seriously. And this is good. Men need encouragement. Whether it's you're being seductive or not, men need to hear positivity. And that's why men, they're not staying home for a lot of times, they're going out because they get it without even talking, right? My wife gives me that without saying a word. And yes, of course, you can find it even back home, but you guys know what I'm going to say.
The world something really good to stare at. And if your beard connects, my man, don't get it too much in your head. Don't let it go to your head too bad there. Happy Thursday, Kings. It is a wonderful day. Get out there and spread love in this world. If you are enjoying my sermons, please save them. Please share them out to the other Black Kings in your life. Please comment, like, and follow me so you never miss a sermon out to my Black Kings. This Snow Bunny has been going live mostly in the morning, like 7:30, 8 o'clock, and she even did an evening live. So set your alerts so you make sure you join in on the fun. Take care. Snow Bunny out.
When I say that I usually date black men or black women, someone is always quick to tell me that it's a fetish. Now, I want to be clear that there are white women out there that do fetishize being with black men. At the end of the day, I do not care who someone dates. Let whoever you want in your kitty cat that you want. Do you. But I think it bothers me because I feel like people are saying that that's the only reason that I could possibly want to date a black man is because it's a fetish. I was very careful in that video to say that when I date all races. I'm not over here swiping until I see a black person and I'm like, ooh, this is my chance. When I date off of physical attraction. There's a lot of sex men out there, okay? But more goes into that. It just happens that the connection, chemistry, and compatibility happens to be with more black people than other races. Black men and women can be someone's preference without it being a fetish. For everyone that's like, oh, you're shouting it from the rooftop, you're the one that's announcing that you like black men. First off, there's nothing wrong with that. Second, the comments are made on a video that was really funny. I'd seen quite a few black women do it for white guys, like saying that they like white guys. And I was like, oh, this is so funny. So it was just a fun thing that I did. And a lot of you guys decided to keep jabbing at the single mom and I'm going to be a single mom and all of these things in the comments. I just jabbed back.
Man, they went low. Look, society's mind about black people has been ruined. And that's the problem guys have with the black fatigue, right? Most black people aren't like that. That's the wild thing. If you got to know us, you say, oh, these guys are outstanding gentlemen. Like, I'll give you an example. I was talking with my son's mother yesterday, and she's happy. Why is she happy? Because I spend so much time trying to help develop my son into a man. He's 15 going on 16 this November. It's not just me. He has someone there in the home, another man there who's doing the same thing. He has his own two little boys. He's on top of it. So my son has two men in his life that understand. Like, I know, like, for instance, she had a problem in the past with the man disciplining him. I've never had a problem with that, right? Because I know it's not coming from a foul place. I know my son needs that in the home. When he comes out here, he gets that from me, but he needs that around him all the time, because that's a blessing. And she was happy, like, wow, yeah, my son is lucky to have that. No matter where he goes, he has a strong man in his life. And that's how most black men are. And guess what? He's a black man. This has to be shouted to the mountaintops. There's more of us that are good than bad. Yes, 70% of the black men that are in jail, the 70% of the men or something like that are black, but I don't know the exact statistics, but still, that's not all black men. We're not all out here getting locked up. That's still a small percentage. But we get blamed for it. There's still a lot of guys that are still in the hood that is still creating baby mamas. That's the minority. But why it looks so bad is women are sleeping with the minority, and it's making the majority of what? Woman. It's not all, though. I won't put that on black women. Say it's all black women that are baby mamas, but a lot of them are.
Dark skins versus us, white people. Please stop. This is weird. Like, what do you mean 100 dark skins versus you? It's just so weird, okay? And this dude in the comments said, go ruin those genes with a lower subspecies, then yeah. I'm gonna be completely honest with you. This kind of racism right here makes me 10 times more comfortable than this kind of racism. And look at this simp in the comments. He says, see the hate y'all receive for just showing love? Now imagine the hate we get. Like, bro, shut up. Bro, we know about racist white men, okay? We've discovered this. This is not news to us. But if you can't see the problem with 100 dark skins versus us, I'm trying to think of what I could say to you. And is it just me? I feel very uncomfortable when white people use the lingo light skin, dark skin, brown skin. I'm not saying using those terms are inherently racist, even though in this context it is racist. That one F word, But the thing is, I'm like, bro, we use light skin, dark skin, brown skin to like divvy us up. I don't like the concept of white people trying to divvy us up, right? Like stay over there, bro. Like we're black. You can call us black people, please. And not gonna lie, if this hits the wrong side of the internet, I feel like I'll get comments being like, oh, you're just mad she didn't say light skins. No, no. Very much don't like people of my race being viewed as a piece of meat rather than human men with emotions.
Man, I don't think I would have commented on that. Because with the girls, yes, the comments were racist. Talk about that. But those girls, they're objectifying us. But they want to be black. That's what that was. Those girls are nasty. They're saying that as an invitation for black guys to go slide up in the comments and work on blacking them. Like those girls are looking to get flown out and blacked. Pretty much. I'm sure it's happened already. The black guys that did that were in the inbox. Didn't even you didn't see the comments behind the comments. You don't see the DMs. Them DMs was on fire. And I'm sure they were blacked already. Both of them together. It's not on video though. Probably on video. Those girls probably freaky like that. They probably doing OnlyFans. It's probably a lot deeper than what he's thinking. But I get it. I get what you're saying, social justice warrior. But I don't think they mean it that deep. I think they just want to be blacked. Yes, that's objectifying us, but that's what they want.
Keeping these South African men. Duets and responses on this video from South African women are wild. Women are fed up with these men. It's funny because it reminds me so much of the videos that I see from these beautiful foreign girls that come to Australia. They're here visiting, they're on holidays, and they see all these beautiful boys and they're like wanting to date. They're all excited. The men are all so easygoing. They think they're going to find their husband, and then they try that and they're like, amount of videos that I've seen from these poor girls that have gotten back from terrible dates, or they've tried to date and they can't even get a date. They're confused. They're like, I don't understand. What is the dating culture here? How does it work? It's like, baby, forget the dating culture. The men are here to chill, no drama, just barrels and beers. They don't want to plan a date. That would be embarrassing. They're not trying to get roasted in the group chat. What's the point in a label when you can just be in a situationship forever? Or you want to be his girlfriend? It would be a little too serious. Like, life's not that deep, you know? Why would he take you on a date to the cinema when you can just watch a movie for free in his bed? Why have a heart-to-heart conversation about your future when you can just be sarcastic about everything and take the piss for the rest of your life? Just because he's in love with you, it doesn't mean he wants to make any future plans. Chill. And that's why I don't date Australian men.
Yeah, she's going through it with Australian men. Maybe she wants a black man too. I don't know. But still, it depends on you too. Like, I don't know. Like, she's saying this, I don't know how she truly is, because over there in Australia, it's just like the West. That's why the first lady who says she wants a black man, when she said she had her own, that's when it's a good situation, because she's a Western Eastern woman. It's kind of connected. It's like you go from the West Coast, you can go to Australia by going the other way, even though nobody flies that way. But yeah, it's still like in the East, but still in the West. It's weird. But yeah, I understand. The same thing is said about American men as well. The same things, except for the good day mate, like the other lady said. But that's not happening. But women are struggling with the same guys. They are. They're all talking about the same guys, and I'm sure the same thing with her. Right? She's talking about the same guys. All it is, to me, is a bunch of Western women. This is why guys don't go to places like Australia. When women say, oh, why don't you go to Germany? But guys still go there. Because Germany is not like Australia. Guys still go in between different places. They definitely go to Philippines, Thailand, Brazil, even Mexico. Even though that's a lot of Western mentalities there, it's still a lot different, because the Spanish country, you guys already know about that and how they think. They still value those things. You see the woman importing to America, and they're still the same.
I just want to say, watching these raids happen in LA right now, people voted for this. People voted for this. And I think right now, the black and the brown community, we need to come together. And we need to remember that they are the ones who made it us versus them. They put us against each other, because if we're busy fighting each other, we don't put our eyes on them. We need to wake up. Everybody needs to wake up.
Girl, you need to wake up. Not the Hispanics calling on the black people for help. Really? Where were y'all during George Floyd? Where were y'all during Sandra Bland? Where were y'all during all of the white cops killing black people? Where were y'all? But y'all want us to come together. Really? Really? Why y'all calling on us? Why y'all calling on the black people? Why y'all not calling on Asians? They're a minority too. Why y'all calling for us? If you go on my page, you will see I made a post about how there was a Trump rally for Trump back in 2020, before he even got elected 4 years ago. And there was a crowd full of Hispanics, and the song was saying, I will vote for Donald Trump. Y'all want it. Y'all got it. Y'all got him into office, and now y'all want to double back and ask for help, calling all the African Americans to help. Like, come on now. We gonna stay out of this. We gonna stay as far away from this. Y'all can continue to riot and make yourselves look bad, but we gonna stay out of this.
Yeah, like, it's enough. Like, enough. I don't think anybody should be out there. It's not for black people to solve. Like, I saw somebody spoke on it that said you need to get white people That's who black people will go to, right? White people, all I can't lie. When the 60s was happening and black people were fighting for their rights, who were there in the shadows? It was always white people lingering around helping. Don't come to us. We're the ones getting shot. What are we going to do? And I'm not going to say, like, for instance, I took myself out of that situation. I wouldn't advise any black person that's in America to put themselves in harm's way, especially that. They're doing their job. They're getting illegal immigrants out. Like, you ladies are out there, not just ladies, men, they're protecting criminals. It's a large criminal element behind what's going on. Black people shouldn't be involved in that.
When I was in 5th grade, they separated all the boys from the girls and they took all the girls to the gym and they said, look, we're going to teach you something that every girl needs to know. And I do believe that every girl needs to know this, which is why I'm making this video. I'm not going to demonstrate this on the internet, but I'm going to try to paint a vivid picture for you because I think it's important. They said, look, you're 11. If some guy wants to kidnap you off the street, you're not going to be able to fight him with brute force. And they're like, but what you can do is weird them out, scare them. You can scare them. They said, here's how you do it. Get in a wide stance. We're talking turn around, face them, and basically squat down with your legs really far apart. They said, clutch your hands to the center of your stomach and open your mouth as wide as you can and make the lowest, loudest, that sounded them. No one wants to kidnap that. Okay, that seems like a whole thing. And they were like, this works now. This works when you're going to be a grown up because it's always going to be hard to fight them. And if you do this, they're going to run the other way. No one wants to deal with this. It's too much. So then we all had to practice this. And when I tell you, truly tears of laughter, just us practicing this. But we got good at it, and the self-defense guy took it really seriously. And he was like, good job, ladies, well done. And low-key, I've sort of always wanted someone to try to kidnap me so I could try it. But anyways, I thought every girl should know this, okay?
She wanted someone to kidnap her so she can try it? Lady, there are some real live demons out there that wouldn't do anything to. I have to let you know that. And that's weird. You want to try that. You low key? Wow. White people. Not all white people. I can't just say white people, but some white people love danger for no reason. No apparent reason. I can handle danger. You shouldn't want to handle that. Even people that are in the hood, right? They're getting shootouts all the time. They don't look forward to getting shootouts. They walk around every day with a certain fear. Sometimes they won't walk around because there's certain fear you have. I knew I came from those areas. Crazy. But yeah, guys, other than that, peace out. Thank you for watching. See you next video.